Hi everybody, this is Evie and today I'm going to be trying some Blackout contact lenses. These are sclera contact lenses from scleracontactlenses.co.uk. Basically, these are blind contact lenses. I'll show you guys what they actually look like in a minute, but basically these are going to be used for sensory deprivation. So think of it kind of like a blindfold that you can't take off. Because what it basically is like a black contact lens that not only covers up your iris, which is the colored part of your eye, but also your pupil as well, so it limits any actual light that can go into your eye, which is what creates the blind effect. The reason why I'm making this video is because I was actually doing research before I purchased these, and I could not find any reviews or demonstrations. I think I found one, but it was a couple years old and for a different company, so I didn't really know how well these are going to work. So today we're going to be trying them out, seeing how they work, all of that stuff. The lenses themselves arrive fine. They're based in the UK, so shipping is obviously a bit longer than what it would be if you could find a pair of these in the US, which I could not. But everything looked fine. They're pretty standard. If you're familiar with circle lenses at all, they're very much like that. When you take them out of the package, you put them in a little contact lens container like this. You soak them in saline solution overnight, at least. These have been soaking for a couple of days because the solution that the contacts come in is not actually good to put directly into your eyes. So these should be good and soaked, so hopefully that will not be a factor. I'm going to attempt to put these in and see how it goes, and then I will, let you all know how well they are at actually blocking out light. Okay, so obviously before I started doing this, I washed my hands because you don't want to have dirty fingers when you put in contact lenses. I have worn circle lenses kind of off and on for about a year and a half now, so I'm pretty familiar with how to put in and take out contact lenses. I'm a little bit out of practice though, because I haven't done it for a while, because all of my other contact lenses are past a year old now and they need to be replaced, so I haven't been wearing them. So basically, when you put it in, how you can tell if it's inside or outside, especially with completely dark lenses like these, it's going to be hard to tell, is if it's the correct way out, like this one, it will be a perfect kind of half circle shape. If it's more like teacup shaped or has a bit of a rim to it, it's inside out. And if you put an inside out contact lens in your eye, that's one, it's going to be uncomfortable, so you're probably not getting it in all the way, and it could scratch your eye if you actually put it in all the way, and if it's inside out. So don't do that. Make sure you have it the right side out. Usually there's a little bit of solution left over in it, so what I'll do is I'll tap that on my finger, because my fingers, I've already put saline solution on my fingers as well, just to make my hands more sanitary, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try to put this in. Let's see how this goes, guys. Okay, and basically I put it in. You can see that it's in. I'm gonna cover my eye like this on my other side. I can kind of see everything is very fuzzy. It's not completely blackout, but we're in a pretty bright room obviously to film. So in a dimmer light we'll see how this works, and especially when I have the second one in. Right now it's a little bit uncomfortable, but that could just be because I haven't worn circle lenses for a while, and sometimes it just takes a moment to adjust to them. Also just because of these are completely blackout lenses, so they're probably not meant to be worn for more than a couple hours at a time, I would imagine. Let's see how much fun it's going to be to put in the second one while I'm half blind. Oh, I'm noticing right away with one in, my depth perception is gone. I'm what's happening? Yep. Oh, looks fine.
And just to be clear, I'm here as well, so
if anything, yeah, Charles is here in case something goes wrong. I'm also making this hard on myself because I already have makeup on, and mascara, putting contacts in after mascara is a bitch. Come on. Oh yeah. Woo.
How are you? What can you see?
Yeah, I can still, it's the brightness and everything went from a 10 to a 2. Everything is very kind of fuzzy and hard to see. I just cleaned this room so I know where everything is, which is probably part of why I'm able to see so well, because I know where to expect things, and sight is 90% your eye is guessing at where things are to begin with. So I can see you. We're gonna maybe turn the lights down and see how that works.
I'm gonna try something.
Yeah? Ooh. What? Why did you throw something at me? I hope it wasn't dangerous.
No, it wasn't.
Don't, why do you throw stuff at my head, huh?
Video.
Video.
It makes better.
Makes better. It's definitely, it feels like it makes everything look like it's nighttime. I guess is how I would describe it. Is like it makes everything look like nighttime. Like I can still see, like I can't see that corner back there.
Yeah.
But I can see over by the window. Like I can make out like half of your body.
Let's see, we can go into the bathroom and block.
We're going into the bathroom, the dark and mysterious place.
Darker in here. Blackout.
Are the lights on? Are the lights on now? Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, so we just experimented turning this on in the bathroom with like as much darkness as we could, even though it's like midday during the summer. And I can see where light sources are, like if they're... Stop throwing stuff at me! I'm trying to film a video! There's still a window in there, and I can kind of like see around like light sources, and that is pretty much what causes me to have any vision. But if there's no like direct light source, like light bulbs or like an open window, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be able to see anything. The best way to describe these is it makes everything feel like it's nighttime. Like it makes like, it's a little bit weird right now because there's like artificial light going on, so like everything is colored differently. But when it's just natural light and I have these in, it feels like it's like very like late at night, like midnight, 1 o'clock, 2 a.m. kind of thing, but not like complete and like total darkness. I think these are definitely good for sensory deprivation. If you want something where you're already going to be in a dim light situation, like if you are in a dungeon or if you just, you know, do play in an area that's not particularly well lit, and you can just kind of, you know, put these on top of, you know, whatever the low light situation is, and they should work out pretty well. But I think if you're going to be walking around during the daytime, you're not going to be functionally blind. It's just going to kind of limit your vision and limit your depth perception, things like that. But yeah, I will update you guys probably in the comments once I've had a chance to wear these out and actually try them during a scene as to whether or not they're actually effective for doing sensory deprivation in not just a walking around type of environment. If you guys have any comments or questions, please feel free to do that down in the comments below. All of my links to my social media, my Patreon, all that stuff is going to be in the description box, as well as a link to these contact lenses if you are interested in trying them out. And as always, hope you have a good rest of your day and a good rest of your week. Bye-bye.